So I have a simple task. I need to put these two brackets on this wall, and they need to be about 16 inches apart. And they need to go into studs to hold the load below it. But I have a problem. This wall is just corrugated metal that is held on braces that are 2x4 braces that attach into a 5-foot apart spaced pole barn posts. And I don't think that just these runners here will be enough, because I need to put in 2 lag bolts, and that's bigger than the 2x4 that's behind here. So, and on top of that, this sticks out, so I need a little bit of space off the wall to mount the bracket. So it won't be overly complicated, but more complicated than it's meant to be for this simple bracket setup for the, it's a Cyclone Rake that I'm trying to mount onto this wall. And on top of that, we don't want it here, we want it up there, as high as it goes, almost to the ceiling, which is a 14-foot ceiling, because we only need to get it up and down from there once a year. So let's make this more complicated than it was intended to be. To start the process, I need some wood. We have this nice wood rack here with lots of longer pieces and a variety of widths and stuff like that. And looking through it, between the high parts of the corrugated metal, it's about 7 inches. So I'm looking for the thinnest, well, I don't really want a 2x8. I'm looking for a 1x8 would be ideal, and I think I see the piece that I want. This is plywood, but that's 7 inches apart, and this is just right to stick out just past the high points of the corrugation, so I think this will be the perfect piece to work with. What you find is that between the cross braces there's a 2-foot distance, so I'll make the support piece 2.5 feet long, so I can span it between 2 of those cross braces, and I think that will give me the structural support that I need for this. So I'm going to measure this out 2.5 feet. That's 30 inches. Do that one more time. And there we go, we have 2 pieces. So the plan here is to have it span between 2. One there, one there. So I'm gonna have it up here like so, in between. Of course, I want it to stick out a little bit past this, so the ladder is in the way at the moment, but it's going to go on one and on the other, and drill it in up here and down here, and then I can put the bracket really wherever I want on this, and that should give me the support that I need so I can hang this leaf collector on here. One of the things that I'm going to need to do is these little screws are going to be in the way and mess me up. So I'm going to try and roughly drill out the back of it so that it can sit across. I could remove them and leave them out completely, but who knows, this could go away in the future and I don't want to mess with the wall as it is. Now what I'm doing here, I know I want to drill it along this line and along this line for each of those screws, and I'm not looking for precision, but I'm going to basically center this so that it's at kind of centered in this board. So I'm going to move this part, probably looks like down a little bit. And it's not necessary, but it'll just make it nicer in the end. And this is like a 24.5 inches, so since my overall length is 30, that'll be 5.5 left over, so that would be 2.75 on top. So 1, 2, 75. 1, 2, 75. Let's see, 1.5. That's 2.5. That was 2.5. Good. So now that's centered on this board, and I can bring that number over here, and that's where I want to drill. Same here. I want to drill there, and I'm going to give myself plenty of leeway on this, make my life easy, make sure I don't come out the edge just because it'll look ugly, and I'll do that there. All right. This one is 2.8, 2 feet, 24.8, so 24.8, yeah, 30 inches, so that'd be 6, so 3, so 3, 56, 2, 56, sorry. So that's there, and that's 56 there. And double check, yep, same. Now, another leg, I got it again. And another, and bring that down. Hands up. All right. Perfect. Hello again. Now that I have these all set up, I can go ahead and put them in place. And hopefully I did everything right. Okay. Over the holes. I think this will work. Now. Because I'm working precariously, here's a little camera action from my phone. Kind of see what's going on here. Yeah, that one's all lined up. And I'm just going to make it all look good. Try and have it level. Put some screws in. And I'm going to pre-drill these because the screws I'm using really won't go through the sheet metal very well, so that'll make my life a little easier. Good. And my ears are being destroyed, so let me go grab some hearing protection. I forget how loud metal walls can be, especially when you're working right next to them. So I've got this level, but only this one is actually mounted into the purlin behind here, and this one only goes into this board and then into nothingness behind the sheet metal. So that's where the main strength is going. This next part should be interesting because we want these to be parallel to each other and level. So I know the distance, I have that marked. Now let's see here. Unfortunately, this is just long enough, I believe. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Should be close enough. I mean, it doesn't need to be truly precise, but it helps. Okay. And that's it. I think that'll work. One last quick check. I'm level there. Level that way. Oh, that one moved a bit. What happened there? There we go. And that should be all there is to it. Okay, now I should be ready to put this thing up. Obviously, this is a lot higher than most people would want to put it, but again, our plan is to take it up and down once a year, so having it up and out of the way should be really convenient for us. This should obviously be a two-man job, but I'm making a video and I'm working alone right now. In the future, somebody down below just giving a little extra support, this would go up really easy. Okay. Yeah, that's going to work nice. In the video from Cyclone Rake, they show the sucking tube resting on top of this, so I'm going to do the same thing. I assume it should work. Seems good enough. I think that'll work. So there we go. It's all held up in the air. It doesn't seem to be wanting to fall over. Secure, out of the way, easy to walk through this area. I think that'll work for many, many years for us. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. You can subscribe if you're interested. I will be making all kinds of videos about managing the property here, and hopefully you'll find something else that interests you. So have a good one. Until next time.